Good evening. Welcome to the Waterloo Young Arena. Junior varsity matchup tonight against the Rough Riders. About a week apart, so we'll. If you tuned in last week, hopefully we have a better turnout or a better outcome rather of the end of the game. Looks like we have a new referee. I don't think I know who that is. Dolan and Richter are linesmen. Getting ready to go here. Got everybody set up. 15 minutes on the board. Coots is going to start them off. Coots wins the draw across the blue line, pushing it through. Steps through two defensemen, but loses the puck on the way through. Cedar Rapids out to the corner. Coots walks it into the slot, has it dislodged again from his stick. Harbaugh back to grab it. And that one's going to be icing on the Rough Riders. Seemed to be kind of their signature move last week. Get into a little bit of trouble, just fling it down the ice. That's going to bring out Hild, Hall, and Kelling. We got some mix-up in the lineup, some mixing of the lineups tonight. Hild sends one towards the net. Hall wins it back. Iverson sends one down low. Cedar Rapids into the corner. Hall and Kelling work to pull it out. Cedar Rapids chips it just past Trug. Hild will pick it up, take it to the far side, tries to sidestep a hit, and dumps it in. Another icing for Cedar Rapids. I'm not sure if they're looking for an out or if they're looking for that stretch pass.
I don't know, but there's nobody really there.
No, they're just kind of flinging it, so I don't know if.
I guess so you get a change. It's not like you have to keep the same people on the ice. So.
Yep. Yeah, maybe looking for a change of personnel. Not exactly sure, but that's a second icing. Schaefer sends one off the inboards. Looking to the middle, can't connect the pass. Heiser works it to the middle. Kottman now to the far side, just past the stick of Heiser. Waterloo keeps it in. Down in the corner, looking for a centering pass. Heiser took a big hit. He's coming off a little gingerly. Cedar Rapids will send it the length again. And that's going to be icing one more time. Grabbing it, flinging it. Cedar Rapids wins it back. Coots stops him on the midboards, comes away with it, working towards the slot, trying to get a shot. Back up to, off the glove. Shot from Harbaugh came in. Coots now back over to Harbaugh. Harbaugh walks it, takes a look. Shot drifts wide again. Schaefer steps in to keep it in the zone. That one's going to be off of Zabel. Zabel will bring it back up. Through two, he's got a little room. Into the slot for Rottinghouse. Off the shin pads of Harbaugh. Rottinghouse will pick it up. With a little speed through the neutral zone. He's going to get a shot off. quick glove save for Cedar Rapids. Face-off coming to his right. A lot of dumping. But I've never seen him dump it from the defensive zone like that. Iverson works it down low. Kelling steps in just over the stick of Hild, back to Hild. Had Kelling in front. Couldn't hold on to the pass. Cedar Rapids takes over behind their own net. Up and out. Icing once again. This is going to be a long game. One of these times that's not going to be just an exit. That's going to be a pass, and we're not going to be ready for it. Cedar Rapids sends it around. Trug keeps it in. Shot off a stick goes just wide. Hall on the far side stops it at the red line. Picked up again by Cedar Rapids. Works through the defense. And that was going to drift right into the glove of Beeman. I think Trug thought he had a clear on it, but it didn't get very far. Iverson around behind his own net. To the far side, no icing. That one's not going to make it. Cedar Rapids will take over. He hits the brakes and pulls up. Hild with a little bit of pressure. There's that stretch pass again. Looking for, that time he was looking for a body, I think, but couldn't connect. It's going to be McGilligan, Heiser, and Koppman. Westfall and Mayer are going to be your defensemen. Cedar Rapids sends it around. McGilligan's on the chase. Koppman steps in, pushes it towards the goal. It's going to drift behind. Cedar Rapids out. Mayer holds it in. Back around to the other side. That one might get out. Westfall beats it. Holds the zone. Now Koppman in the corner. Looking for McGilligan out front. Finds him. That was going to drift in. Sometimes those slow rollers are the one you got to worry about. To the far side, Cedar Rapids will clear. They'll send it in behind Beeman. That was going to pop out just in front. Cedar Rapids swoops in and takes control. Beeman keeps it from coming out right in front of her net. Baxter sends one wide off the side of the net. Cedar Rapids will pick it back up in the corner, working it in front. Beeman again pushes it to the side. That one will exit the zone on the fault of Cedar Rapids. Heiser chips it in. Zabel on the far side intercepts the pass. Slow roller. Can't hold on to the zone as he's walking the line. Schaefer will send it into the corner. Coots will chase. Rottinghouse drops in to help out. Over the stick of Coots, and that one's going to be cleared. No icing on that one. That one's not going to have the steam. Turn and go. Like Schaefer might have caught an edge. Harbaugh up to Rottinghouse. Cedar Rapids will go back the other way. Harbaugh from behind Beeman. Odd pass into the neutral zone. Kind of came off his stick funny. Zabel walks through two. Coots steps in around one defender. Has it jump just off of his stick. Schaefer grabbed one and sent it towards the net. Another shot from Harbaugh doesn't make it into the goalie. Walks through. Schaefer gets it poked off of his stick. Cedar Rapids will be back the other way. Rottinghouse kicks it to the far side. Cedar Rapids will intercept it out front. Harbaugh's got a little room to skate. 1-on-2 into the zone. Sniper takes him out. I think maybe the blue line might be raised a little bit right there. Not sure what happened. He had a full head of steam and just upended. Yeah, that would have been bad. Worst part about that, he would have never seen it coming. That should have, had he hit him like that, that should have been a checking from behind. That looked like offsides. Got to follow it up, boys. Hild kicks it out of the zone. Cedar Rapids back the other way. No icing. Iverson in front of his own net. Couple twists and turns. I don't even know where that. Trug looking for a hit. Up to Hall with Hild. Hild on the dot looking for a short angle shot. I'm good for right now. Cottman, McGilligan, Heiser, Westfall, and Clark. Up to Westfall. He sends one in low. Well wide, looking for a pass. Heiser finds Cottman. Cottman's got some room. Nobody's going with him. Got to go with him, boys. Give him somewhere to go with it. Cottman stripped of the puck. Shot for Cedar Rapids wide. McGilligan works it free at the red line. Sends it across. Westfall will take it. He'll cross the red line and dump it. Zabel rushes in. Has it chipped around. Coots is there to help out. Pass looking for Harbaugh was intercepted. Coots wins it back. Schaefer's going to send it up and out off the playing surface. We'll get a restart, same dot. Coots wins it back again, same way. Off the glass, looking for Rottinghouse. That one's going to be icing. Back into the Waterloo zone. $5.50 left to go in the first. Coots wins it again. Rottinghouse sends it out. Pad save for Beeman. Kicks it to the corner. Cedar Rapids Baxter will wind up again. That one's going to sit right on the doorstep. Coots is there to pick it up. Holding as he travels around the net. Schaefer up to Rottinghouse. Finds Zabel on a break. Zabel walks in the slot. Shot deflected up into the net, up into the netting. And we're gonna get a penalty? No penalty. Yeah, I went up and hit the protective netting, yep. Got deflected. Hall wins it back. Iverson around to the close boards with a spin move. Works it all the way through into the zone. Looking for anybody, somebody. Pops the stick in the corner around 2 defenders. Comes just outside the zone. Hall sends it in on net. Misplayed by the goalie. Big rebound, and Schaefer was right there to almost had it picked up. Hall around for Put Breeze. Trug sends it in. It's like a little game of hot potato going on. Schaefer sends it in. Almost had it stopped at the midboards. Iverson pulls up behind his own net. Takes a look up ice. Had Zabel on the far side. Cedar Rapids back the other way. Rottinghouse now picks it up into the slot. Couldn't get a shot off. Had a dribble off of his stick. No icing once again. No icing this time. Trug will start off. He's got a head of steam coming through the neutral zone. Rottinghouse in the middle. Couldn't connect it. Like he might have had a stick lifted in front. Trug, Rottinghouse, and Zabel, I think, in the corner. Nope, Coots. Zabel was up top. Westfall kicks it back down low. Coots makes the turn, looking for Rottinghouse in the slot. Finds Zabel. Zabel pushes it towards the net. That one's going to drift wide. Rottinghouse holds his own for just a second. Cedar Rapids will kick it back out. Zabel will turn and look. Chips it over to Westfall. Westfall sends it in off of Coots' stick, off the inboards. Zabel turns. Mayer tries to hold the line and can't. Zabel chips it back down low, below the goal line. Westfall holds his own. He's going to get a shot. That's going to be deflected. Kelling working into the slot. Over to Westfall. Westfall fires one. Big rebound. Zabel couldn't quite get to it before Cedar Rapids kicked it to the side. Cedar Rapids will clear. Icing once again. I just have to chuckle. Is there a limit for icing? There should be. Cedar Rapids wins it. Schaefer cuts it off at the midboards. He's going to fire one, deflected once again over top of the net. Hild around front, shot point blank. Still loose. Hild shovels another one towards the net. Up to the point for Harbaugh. Deflected. Harbaugh sends one to. That's Hild in front. Schaefer sends it back down low and around. Hall drops it for Hild. Hild walks in, gets a shot. Deflected up high off the glass. Back down low. That one's going to travel the length of the ice. What do they call that again? I forget.
What?
Icing, that's what it is. Icing. I forgot. Sorry about that. Common sent take the draw. Heiser has it caught up in his skates, couldn't find it. And now we're going to get, Cottman's going to go for 2 for a hook. I think that one got called off the bench because there was at least one hook that I saw, or a holding, or something that didn't get called on each end of the ice. So I think the Cedar Rapids coaching staff needs to have striped jerseys on. Shot comes in, deflected. Oh, I thought it was Koopman. Trevor True, 2 minutes for hooking. Hild picks it up, steps through 2. One more rush for Cedar Rapids. Coots gets in the way, and that'll do it for the period. Be back in about 5 minutes or so. We'll take a quick break. Back with the second period. Hild, Coots, Harbaugh, and Schaefer is going to be on the far side. The clock reset, minute and a half left to go on the penalty kill for Waterloo. Cedar Rapids wins it back. Schaefer kicks it across the blue line into the Cedar Rapids zone. Harbaugh chips it just across the blue line. Hild with lots of pressure. Hild's going to come away with it. Not for long. Cedar Rapids will take over. Shot comes in, blocker save for Beeman. Minute left in the penalty. Another blocker save for Beeman. Hill to clear. Coots racing to it. Coots beat him to it. Lot of pressure by Kellen Coots. Created a turnover. And that was going to be deflected up into the Waterloo bench. Hall pushes it through. Almost had a pocket pick there. Cedar Rapids turns up ice. Hall in pursuit. Offsides. That's great defense right there. That's great defense. 12 seconds left to go in the power play for Cedar Rapids. Hall wins it back. Iverson trying to get a stick on it. Doesn't win the race. Hall once again picks the pocket. That's going to be sent all the way down. Kelling will charge after it. Warriors back to full strength. Kelling comes away with it. Hall, Hall with a point blank shot. Clark sends it back in below the goal line. Hild and Hall both chase. Kelling on the far boards. Isn't it interference if you're tangled up with somebody else and somebody else comes through and hits you? Yeah, you can't come in if somebody already has you tied up. Iverson looking for Hild on the midboards. Hall will send it the length. No icing. Kelling almost had it picked. Once again. Once again. Once again.
That's one.
Yeah, let's count them this time. Cotman, Heiser, quick shot and a glove save. That's when McGilligan needs to slide back. They need to hit him on the backside. And just a quick tap in, that's all he needs. Cedar Rapids around the boards. Oh, now that was the latest offsides call I've ever seen. Are you kidding me? Like, didn't he touch it like 3 times down here?
I thought there was a penalty.
I don't know what's happening. Rottinghouse, Coots, and Zabel. Harbaugh and Schaefer. Cedar Rapids wins it back. Kunkel with a hook on Zabel. Wouldn't let him get through. Harbaugh got a stick on it. Harbaugh with a great stick to clean it out from in front of the net. That was going to come back in into the close boards. Zabel tried to kick it out for Harbaugh. Thought he was breaking. Now he's got some room. Looking for Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse will wrap it around. Zabel will step in. Pokes it free. Centering pass. I don't know if Rottinghouse was being held or Schaefer sends it back the other way. Zabel pokes it around. Has 2 in the slot. Coots now looking for Rottinghouse. Can't connect. True, go over to Zabel. Zabel back to Rottinghouse. Cedar Rapids kicks it out. Iverson with a quick move. Sends it back in. Rottinghouse might have got a deflection on that pass. In front. Chips it towards the net. There's that exit pass. Iverson to Coots. Coots makes a move in the neutral zone. Around 2, still pushing forward. Has Kelling drifted in front. Finds him. Check from behind. That was definite cross check as he went to play the puck. Cedar Rapids looking for a shot. Walks out front. Dishes it back to the corner. Back to the slot. A little give and go. Kelling will chase it down. Finds Hall. Hall's got some room. Across the blue line looking for help. Off the side of the net. Cedar Rapids wraps it. Back towards the net. Trug will chase it down. Goes behind Beam and hits the brakes. Back the other way. Kelling to Hall. Hild steps in. Heiser, Hall, Hild. That's a mouthful. Cedar Rapids will kick it out. Holt's going to chase. Trug will get there. Those are the late hit I was talking about. Puck's gone. You don't get the 3-step rule anymore. You're not supposed to. Hall at center ice. Looking for another shot. Just wide. Iverson sends one in. Just misses the top corner by inches. Westfall holds the zone for just a minute. Gathers it back up and gets a shot. Quick glove, still at zeros. 11 shots for Waterloo, 5 for Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids wins it back. Going for a wrap. McGilligan went on the chase. Westfall holds it in, back down low. Westfall once again holds it in. Kottman working behind the net, trying to pick it free. That one's going to come drift outside just off of a shin pad. Heiser looking to send it in. Kottman and McGilligan chase. Mayer on the far side. Mayer holds once again. He's a step in. Shot off the side of the net for him. Rottinghouse holds his own. Short angle shot off the side again, and that one's going to sit right on the corner. We'll get a cover and a restart. 7.5 left to go in the second. A long shift for that last group. Around the boards, Harbaugh. Harbaugh holds it in. He'll get a quick shot. Sticked away by the Cedar Rapids goalie. Centering pass for Coots doesn't get through. And Cedar Rapids will clear. Held just outside the Waterloo zone. Coots holds it in. Rottinghouse will take a look. Works down low. Found Coots. Back to Rottinghouse in front. Cedar Rapids will clear, but Harbaugh grabs it before it gets to the red line. He sends it back down. Another wrap. That's going to get kicked to the middle. Schaefer steps in. Coots with a great defensive play to stop the rush. And Waterloo will take an icing. Kelling, Hall, and Hild. Hall wins it back to Trug. Trug sends it for Hild. Hild looks up ice. Finds Hall. Off the glove. Bounces over top of the net. Cedar Rapids trying to work it out. Back across the red line. And offsides is the call. Back outside the Waterloo zone. Hall wins it back once again. Chipped up for Hild. Hall across the line. Trug steps around a couple. Kelling holds his own. Centering pass for Hall. Hall off the post. Hall looking to pick a pocket. Cedar Rapids gets stopped at the blue line. Now they kick it out. Iverson looking for somewhere to go. Finds Kelling on the far side. Kelling will send it off the end boards. Looking for a bounce pass in front of the Cedar Rapids net. McGilligan with some pressure. Hall steps in. Trug holds it. Hall sends one in. Just wide. That was to be deflected off a skate, and they're going to hold the zone. Trug chips it around. Cedar Rapids will take over. Off some more skates. Heiser keeps it in. Cedar Rapids looking to exit. For us just across the red line, Iverson picks it up. Iverson with some speed into the slot. Separates the defense. Chips it deep and around. Kottman breaking in. Sticked away by the Cedar Rapids goalie. Clark steps in to help out. Heiser will chase it to the red line. Finds McGilligan across the blue line. McGilligan fires one. Gets his own rebound. Lou's still in front. Finally, Cedar Rapids goalie gets a handle on it. I think there was about 5 shots right there. Good opportunities. Keep that pressure on. Cedar Rapids wins it back. Trying to gather it up. Coots point blank is going to be deflected off the shin pads. Another one comes in, deflected by Baxter. Baxter tries to ring it around. Schaefer sends one in, deflected by Cedar Rapids. Another centering pass. Settled down by Coots. Oh, almost off the pads. Cedar Rapids across the line. Oh my gosh. Bouncing puck comes in. Bounce right through the 5-hole.
It's all right.
Are these all? Gunkel and Lorenzen and Holt, Nye, I think they all played. I think they all play varsity. Well, Cedar Rapids has opened the door. Harbaugh from behind his own net. Up to Coots. And Waterloo will go on the power play. Coots will take a trip. A hook? Holt to go for two. Kelling, Hall, Hild, Iverson, and Trug to start your power play. Hild walks in. Shot off a body in front. Cedar Rapids looking to clear. Hall's going to try to send it around. And Cedar Rapids clears. Iverson steps through. He's looking to bring it all the way in. Shot off the shin pads. Cedar Rapids takes over and tries to clear. Drew will hold it in. Kelling now, he holds it in. Takes a hit as he slides around into the corner. Around the backside. Up to Iverson. Iverson wings one through. Easy glove save. Move the puck, boys. Make some passes. Show a little urgency. Almost 1 minute gone in the power play for Waterloo. 1:50 left to go in the period. Cedar Rapids will win it back, and they will send it the length of the ice. Nope, it does not get the length of the ice. Coots will bring it in. Drops it for Zabel. Zabel kicks it back up to his stick. Loses the puck once again. That one will travel the length. Be right on net. Beeman will stop it and push it to the side for Harbaugh. 40 seconds left. Zabel will bring it across. Looking for a shot. Another quick glove save. Set something up, boys. Yep. Set something up. Don't be selfish to take that shot. Work it around. Work for a shot. Find a shot. And put it behind them. Another shot comes in. Low percentage shot from the point. Into the middle. Bad pass. Send it. Over to Coots. Kellen will bring it in. He's going to chip it into the corner. Which, oh man. Saved by Beeman. 40 seconds left to go in the period. Trug wraps it around. Hild chips it up. Hall looking for somebody in front. Finds Hild. Hild. Oh my gosh, that was never even caught. Standing right there and still blew the whistle. Puck rolled down his pad. On the ice. Up to Iverson. Iverson, shots deflected. Trug, he's going to walk it in. Bouncing through. Kelling looked for somebody in front. Cedar Rapids will send it to length, and that'll do it for the period. Shots 19 for Waterloo, 7 for Cedar Rapids. Waterloo down by 1. Take a quick second and acknowledge our franchise sponsors. Waterloo West High Athletic Booster Club, Farm Bureau Financial, Taylor Zimmerman, Iowa Metal Recycling, Linda Gienow, Lindgren Glass, Pratt's Pest Control, Standard Distribution, Tina Miller Woodsmall, Dennis and Elaine Loeb, Loeb Farms, Pat Kinsinger, B&D Drywall, Southridge Dental, Dan and Lisa Putbreeze, Marilyn Payne, Tracy Putbreeze, Five Seasons Tire, MC Inc., American Pattern and CNC Works, Meyer Motorsports LLC, Natural Glow, Kurt Gross, AA Management, Jeff and Pam Coots, Dolores White, Roger and Sandy Schoonover, Ronan Industries, KCH Properties, Highway 63 Diner, Jerry and Judy Buchan, Race-D Appraisals Incorporated, Race-D Rentals, and Community Chevrolet of Cedar Falls. We appreciate your support for the 25-26 season. All right, back to Young Arena. Third period action. Waterloo trailing by 1. Way ahead on shots. Nonetheless, that one that slipped through. Coots Rottinghouse and Zabel on the far side. Cedar Rapids will chip it in. High stick, that one's going to come back into the zone anyways. The far side. Coots wins it back. Looking for Zabel on the break. Oh! Rottinghouse chips it out. Cedar Rapids sends it right back in. Harbaugh back around, up for Rottinghouse. Just off the mark. Steps in. Not sure. Boy, oh boy. Schaefer. Wow, what a hook. Rottinghouse to the far side. Sends it down low. Coots is there. Leaves it for Zabel. Zabel makes a turn. For Coots in front. Coots trying to bang it through. That was going to be off some skates. Ends up on the Cedar Rapids stick. Harbaugh into the corner. Zabel there to help out. Zabel's going to come away with it. Out of the zone. To the red line. Cedar Rapids back in. Schaefer will chase it to the close boards. And out. That one will drift wide. No icing called. I thought we had maybe a little bit of a spark right at the beginning, but that seemed like it might have quickly fell off. Centering pass. Ends up on the stick of Hild. Hild will drive it through. Has it knocked off of his stick. Pushes it to the corner. Centering pass. Hild still working for it. Cedar Rapids will clear. Icing once again. What they have last period? Like they only had like 3 last period, right? Icings.
Yeah, it wasn't bad last period.
Clark has it chipped over his stick. Westphal will go back and gather it up. He'll hard wrap it all the way around. Looking for Kottman. Kottman. Heiser and McGilligan. Heiser across the red line. Looking to send it in to the corner. Kottman charging after it. Almost got a stick on it. Clark, deflection by Cedar Rapids. That one could have turned into a quick goal. Oh my gosh!
He's punching it! Come on! Second guy doesn't come in and doesn't call the first step.
Right.
That should be an objection.
That's
Flat out. He took swings at it.
wow.
Yeah, you can't punch people. Try. hacks at him.
But yeah, if the hooking would have been called, none of that would have transpired. Make the call. You can see it. Make the call. He was getting ready to make the call, then put his hand back down, then getting ready to put his hand back up. I'm like, I don't get it.
A hook.
A hold,
Well, and then
roughing.
yeah. With the fighting major.
Yes,
I mean,
should be. Punches thrown should be a 5-minute. It's a 5-minute fighting, right?
yeah, it should be, and it should be and that's
And that's an automatic ejection, and there should be a game, right?
4, game of double minor.
They want Heiser now for the cross check when he came in.
Come on, buddy. No.
Cedar Rapids coach is arguing his case to no avail. Waterloo on a 4-minute power play, and I think that carries over whether they score or not, right? I mean, not that.
Good.
Waterloo's going to come away with it. Coots with some speed across the blue line. Looking for Rottinghouse in the middle. Bounce off the boards, and that one's going to travel outside the Cedar Rapids zone. Zabel will bring it in. He chips it to the corner and around for Rottinghouse. Up to Schaefer. Schaefer takes a look. That one's going to be deflected around behind the net. Cedar Rapids trying to clear. That one's going to be up in the netting. Out of the ice surface.
Interesting they chose 4 minutes for head contact.
What was that?
4 minutes for head contact.
That's not a 4 minutes for head contact.
Maybe a misconduct in there too,
Huh.
but
It's automatic for head contact, right? I don't know. Have to look at the stats later. Oh! He was off. He was back out. They should do like your driver's license. You have to have the correct vision in order to see on the ice or to be a referee or linesman. Harbaugh over to Coots. Coots has it locked up in his skates. Waterloo just can't find a break here. Oh my gosh. Passing drills. Don't take your gear off, fellas, because don't take your gear off because there's going to be practice after the game. Nobody leave. Kelling back to Trug. Trug will take a look. Trug will skate it up. Changes directions. Works it all the way in. Had Heiser and Kottman in the slot looking for a pass. I think they were both trying to hit it. Coots, Hilden, Hall. Cedar Rapids will clear. Half of the penalty gone. I don't even think Waterloo's got a shot yet. Iverson into the slot. He'll take a shot. Good shot. But everybody else is standing on their heels waiting for who knows what. Crash the net. Do something. And Cedar Rapids clears. Trug will chase it down. Up to Hall. Across the red line. Hall will walk it in. He'll pull up. Looks like he's going to set up some offense. Throws it across ice. Coots will have to chase it down. Coots to Hild. Hild to Iverson. Iverson back down. Into the slot. Looking to make the turn. Can't get a shot off. Cedar Rapids will clear. Iverson up to Coots. Coots walks it in. Low shot, stick save. Making it too easy for him. 38 seconds left in the penalty kill, or the power play rather. Hild comes out with it, walks around. Puck still loose in front. Surprised we didn't get a whistle. 20 seconds left. One last rush for Waterloo before the penalty expires. Iverson trying to find Hall. No icing. Icing waved off. Hall's going to have to chase it down. Hard wrap for Cedar Rapids. Cut off at the blue line. Trug sends one in. Cedar Rapids full strength. .25 shots on net. Are their goalies that good? 25 shots on net. Are their goalies that good, or we're just shooting right at his chest, giving him easy stops and knockdowns? Yep. They're just walking right in. Harbaugh over to Schaefer. Schaefer has it dislodged. Harbaugh steps in. Swings it wide into the skates of Schaefer. Picks it back up across the blue line. And Rottinghouse snuck in just a bit offsides. Heiser, McGillick, and Kottman. I don't even have words, man. I don't know what to say. Again, it doesn't seem like there's any urgency to get to the puck, any urgency to get across the line, any urgency to set anything up like that. No urgency. Skate to it. Don't glide. Beat him to it. Clark makes a quick move on the blue line to keep it in. Westfall chips it down low. Back around. Westfall will stop it easily. Back into the corner down below the goal line all the way around. Heiser will pick it up. Kottman now tries to step around and can't. Heiser to Kottman. Kottman taking a look. Tries to walk in front. Has it poked off of his stick. Clark gets a glove on it. He holds his own. He's going to walk in through two. And that one will take an odd bounce off some pads. Back to Kottman on the far side. Wow. Big hit from Cedar Rapids. Iverson tried to get a shot off. He pokes it free. Chaos, mayhem. Iverson tries to step through and meets some resistance. Hall at the point. Couple quick shot. That one's going to be deflected over top of the net. Trug tries to send one down. That one's going to I don't know what it hit. It hit something. Hit the ductwork? I don't know. 6 to go. Waterloo still trailing by 1. A lot of pressure, not a lot of quality shots. Shots nonetheless, but not very quality. Coots wins it over to Hall. Trug sends it on net. Sticking a glove for Cedar Rapids. Iverson tried to send one in. That was deflected. Zabel has it roll off of his stick. Cedar Rapids will clear. 5:50 left to go. Iverson back through. Has it knocked off of his stick. All the way around for Trug. Trug holds the zone, but not for long. Shot deflected, comes to the far side. Waterloo clear. Hild with some pressure. Beeman comes up with a big save.
They didn't see that guy that was all alone up there.
Yeah.
They completely missed him.
Oh, yeah. Nobody picked him up.
Well,
That's what I was.
Cedar Rapids didn't see him either. He was just skating right in.
Oh, what do you mean?
The one that there was 2 coming in.
Yeah.
There was one in front of him
Oh,
that nobody had picked up, and Cedar Rapids must not know because if they'd have flicked it up to him.
yeah. Waterloo clears his own. Kelly's going to chase it down. Almost had a stick on it. Kelly with a lot of pressure. Rottinghouse sends it in. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
That's 2, and that was a goal. That's 2. That was trickling in.
Referee Lightfoot blows 2 calls. Puck rolling through to the goal line and should have been across. Would have been across. Oh my gosh. If I was Coach Swear, I would be having a chat. We can't even get a break at home. Zabel wins it to Kelling. Zabel walks across. Oh my gosh, make the call. Rottinghouse. Kelly now, he's going to come in with some speed. Has it knocked off of his stick. It's going to drift in front. Cedar Rapids gets a stick on it, clears it. Schaefer to the far side. He's got some room. Big shot right into the chest of the Cedar Rapids tender. .408 left to go. Puck trickles right in. Cotman, McGilligan, and Heiser. Up to Clark. Clark takes a look. That one's going to be sticked away. Sent around. Heiser chasing. Up to Clark. Clark can't hold the zone. Westfall will pick it up. Cotman trying to tap it in. That would have been the right play right there for Westfall. Up for McGilligan. It's going to be a foot race. McGilligan gets there. Centering pass. Nobody home. Cedar Rapids will clear it once again. Clark up to McGilligan. McGilligan walks in. High stick. That one will stay inside the Cedar Rapids zone. 3:16 left to go. Not for the lack of shots by any means. Waterloo dominating shots, 30-9, and still trailing by 1. Coots wins it back to Trug. Trug drops down low. Shot off the skates, travels to the corner. Can't hold on to it. Hild trying to work his way through. Bullies his way in. Cedar Rapids chips it off of his stick. Hall sends it around. Stop and make the transition. Trug across center ice. Has Hild with him. Hild with a shot. That was going to travel up into the protective netting on the outside. Stoppage of play. 2.5 left to go. Timeout, Waterloo. Take a timeout. We'll be right back. Waterloo with a bold move. We're going to go ahead and pull our goalie with 2.5 left to go. Coots sets take the draw. Hall, Iverson, Schaefer, Hild. Hild gets a stick on it. Now we got to separate, boys. Oh my gosh. Waterloo bring it in. Centering pass, a glove save. Why are we shooting? Pass the puck. Drive me insane. And that is not a shot on net. Behind the goal line, it's never going to go in. Just run his stats up. That's all right. Oh, no. Schaefer with some good defense to keep it from being an easy empty net goal for Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids will send it the length, but it'll be icing. Nowhere close to the net. 1:46 left to go in regular time. Cheer squad?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know those people. I think they're here for Chaos Fire.
We're bringing back the Warrior cheerleaders. There used to be Warrior cheerleaders. Cedar Rapids wins it through. Yes. Oh, centering pass. Can't connect to Hild. Hild was on the open side. Iverson's going to walk it through. How about set something up, boys? Hall all the way in and around to the corner. Everybody just needs to crash the net right now. Iverson can't hold a hot pass, and that was going to come out. Makes the Cedar Rapids forward look pretty silly coming out after him. Pass the puck. And that one's going to be cleared. Icing once again. Whoa, you kiss your mother with that mouth?
I think he just wanted a McFlurry from McDonald's.
Oh, is that what he said, Flurry? McFlurry. McFlurry, that's what it was. It's one back. Hall in front, still loose.
By not rolling goalie down in the process.
Yep. He might have actually had that one when he blew the whistle.
No, because this guy had to stick behind him because he was loose behind him.
50 seconds left to go in the third. Face off to Cedar Rapids goalie's right, or left rather, my right. Zabo wins it. Cedar Rapids trying to clear. True can't find it. Send it back in. Jordan Zabo off of a stick, centering once again, puts it on net. .33 seconds left. Cedar Rapids wins it back. They're going to hard wrap. Schaefer can't get to it. Yeah. 23 seconds. What a curve. Did you get that?
I thought I was going in and all of a sudden it hit like
That's the luckiest play we've had all day. And actually might have got the correct whistle. Waterloo wins it back. True on the far side, sends it towards the net. Zabel was there on the backside, couldn't tuck it away. Schaefer sends another one, deflected by Sable. Cedar Rapids will clear, icing again. 5 seconds left to go. Wins it through. That's going to do it. Waterloo JV falls again to Cedar Rapids at home ice. 34 shots on net. 9 for Cedar Rapids. That's the last thing you guys need to do is be banging your sticks on the ice. Put that much energy into skating. It's the lollygagging, it's the not skating, it's the non-drive. You got to get to the pucks. If you don't have the pucks, you can't score. If you don't have the opportunities, not to mention that the two quick calls by the referee, the one should have tied it up right there. Well, we'll see what happens next game. Come back and join us for the varsity matchup here in about half an hour.